What's going on, guys? It's Siren, and today I'm giving you guys a deck profile of my debut of Altergeist. I took this deck recently to the Vegas Regionals this week over the weekend, and I can't, to be honest with you guys, I can't give you guys a score or a ranking what I got because due to some technicality, not regional wise, just personal wise. So, but what I can give you guys is a small tournament score. Now, you guys can think about the score all you want, whether it's good or bad. You know, it's undecided. But I kept records of it right here. So, as you guys can see, this is the proof. So, I do write it down. So, this is going to be a tournament report / deck profile. And I will do a vlog in another video for another time about what happens. So, right now, I'm just going to hurry and zoom right through this tournament report, which is going to be Altergeist. My first round was against Altergeist versus Altergeist mirror match. So what's funny is that my opponent and I were just butting heads like during our duel, not mouthing off kind of thing, just in between. So my score was 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw. So it turned into a draw, basically. So that's my first draw, which is a rarity, I guess, compared to this deck right here. Round 2 is against Cyber Dragons, which I surprisingly beat the shit out of Cyber Dragons, which I was very surprised I did. So, I got 2 wins and 0 losses on that one. Now, round 3, I played against Sky Strikers, which is obviously one of the best decks, you know, in the format right now. And the first one, I won, I had 0 wins and 2 losses, so I lost that round. But in round 4, I made amends for it, and kind of, and it ended in a draw against my other player. Now, the funny thing about my round 3 player, or this round 4 player, is that this guy was trying to claim a free win out of me because he was trying to tell a judge that, you know, I lost and all this shit, and it's kind of bullshit. So what happened is that me and him won a 1 point each, and it ended in a draw during time. We went into time. Well, we didn't go through time, but it's like we both just ended in a draw. But then I found out when the judge was trying to say that he's trying to claim a free win out of me. So obviously that guy was a piece of shit. So I don't know why many duelists do that, but oh well. Round 5, I was against a stun lockdown deck, which of course I lost round 5 on that one. Round 6 was against Brain Abyss, which I won 2 win and 1 loss against that deck. Now, this person who plays BA, I know him very well. He's a very good respected duelist around my local area, somewhat. And, you know, claiming that he was a cheat, claiming that he was this, but he wasn't really a cheater. So, it's kind of bad how people can, you know, do that kind of shit to you. But, anyways, I had respect this opponent, and it's my first time actually beating him. So, it felt quite honored to knowing that I'm starting to get better with my dueling skills just by being 1 pro duelist in my local area. But there's a few more coming. And then, Altergeist, round 7 was against Lockdown, another stun lockdown deck, which of course I lost that one. I got 1 win and 2 losses against that one, but at least I got 1 win out of that one. Round 8, I ended up getting face against Mekk-Knight Weather Painters, which is I got 2 wins and 0 losses because that deck almost killed me 2 times in a row, but eventually I pulled a win out of my ass, so there you go on that one. Then I guess my last opponent for round 9, there's 9 rounds for this one, you guys, because we had over 261 players. And so I got a free win out of that one because my opponent didn't bother showing up. So the total score, total wins and draws and loss for this one is 8 wins, 2 losses, and 6 losses. So it's not really a bad count if you ask me, but it does question you, like, what is the score could have been out of 260 players? Did I ever deliver anything good or deliver anything bad? And, you know, it's just undecided because my friends wanted to go eat so badly after they won their matches, and I wanted to stick around and know my score. But unfortunately, I didn't want to be left behind, so I went with them. But I gave my number to one of my friends who were there, and unfortunately, he didn't bother texting me the ranking. I guess he only got his, so that's kind of fun to know that I can never trust anyone in Vegas ever again, but who fucking cares? So, with that being said, that goes the tournament report, and let's get on with the deck profiles. So, right now, I did play Altergeist, so instead of Trickstars, so for once, I'm playing a different deck without, you know, resorting to become a Trickstar fangirl kind of thing. So for monsters, I'm playing 3 Multifakers, 3 Marionetters. She's obviously your switcher, your body switcher, and she lets you set a trap from the deck to the field. So very handful. 3 Meluseeks for your searcher. Well, there's 2 of them, but still. Then I play 3 Silquitous. Now I've seen people play only 2 of her, but I'm a little OCD with some things. I mean, I can play 2 of some different cards, depending on how much. But in case I've seen some strategies that if you only play 2 Silquitous, you less likely to have any monsters. And plus, this deck's consisted of Altergeist monsters, and then there's some cards to go with the boot too. But it's always nice to have a backup monster in case things kind of shit the fan a little bit. So next, I played 2 Kunqueries. People saying that playing 2 is a little bit much, but you only need 1. But the thing is, this is my build as well, so you guys can think what you want to think about it. I don't really give a shit, but at least I want you guys to know that this is what I prefer the most of. And for hand trap wise, I didn't run any ashes. I don't run any ogres because I sold all those beforehand because I want to make some extra money. So I'm stuck with 3 Effext Veilers, which they help me out pretty well in some matches, and 1 tech card Morphing Jar. So you guys are all thinking, like, why Morphing Jar? Well, the thing is, if you have a terrible hand in the first place and you need this guy, you can set this guy and your opponent has to destroy it or flip it face up, and then both players must discard their entire hand to the grave to draw 5 new cards. So even if you don't have a hand, you still draw 5 new cards. So this works out for you, but it also works out for your opponent as well. So keep in mind, this will work for your opponent, and everyone knows this, but you know, I can't read minds, and if I did, I'd probably be a bad person because I can manipulate that event. Kidding. For spells, I'm running only 4, which all you need is Duality, aka Pot of Sexuality, and then 1 Foolish Burial. I know many people are recommending to play Secret Vigil Spellcasters in the main deck, but, you know, there's a lot of things I need to try to work on as well. So maybe I could try that out, maybe I won't, I don't know, just kind of get the gist of things. Next, for traps, I'm playing 2 Protocols, 2 Manifestations. People tell me that playing 3 personal spoofings is a good idea. I've only seen the idea of playing only 2, but people saying like you can do this combo off pretty well with Multifakers, so I can see why that's a good thing. 2 Torrentials, 2 Wiretaps, 1 Imperial Order, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 3 Solemn Strikes. That's pretty much it. My friends have been trying to help me make this deck more plausible and trying to like try new mechanics and trying to get out of my norm of things and out of my comfort zone. So this is basically what I come up with for the moment. Alright, so that's the main deck right there. Now for the extra deck, what's that? Okay. Alright, so anyways, for the main deck, I'm playing all Link monsters, which is I'm playing 3 Hexstias. People saying that it's 3 is a little bit much, but you know what? It's always good to have a backup plan in case things kind of fucked up. I play 1 Kidolga, 2 Prime Banshees. People saying are gonna be like busting my chops, and I was like, why play two Banshees? You only need 1 Banshee. Bitch, you forget this is an Altergeist deck. For me, you need to have at least 2 of some things before anything else goes wrong. So next, I'm playing 1 Phoenix, Cerberus, Saryuja, Clara, the Ventriloduos, Akashic Magician, Linkuriboh, Proxy Dragon, Decode Talker, and Trisbaena. Now, basically what happens is that most of the Altergeist cards, a couple of Knightmare cards, Saryuja, and Linkuriboh did very well in this format. They did very well for me. So basically, I didn't really need a Proxy Dragon, Akashic, Clara, or Decode Talker or Trisbaena at all. But they're in there because I need to fill some shoes in. So, yes. So anyways, that concludes the extra deck monsters. So there's all the counts right there. 15 cards. And now for side deck, I played 2 DD Crows, 1 Winter Cherries, 3 Secret Villages Spellcasters, 2 Mind Crushes, 2 Masquerade Tricks in case I go up against True Dracos, which obviously I did not, so that was a kind of a waste of a gist. 3 red reboots, because that mirror match was against Altergeist will be a bitch, and so you need to lock down them before they lock you down. And then Heavy Storm Duster for the same thing. Altergeist, Trickstars, basically anything that's like relies on the back row heavy, very much. So, anyways, that concludes my side deck, and that concludes the entire deck profile of my Altergeists. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry if I didn't give you guys a ranking board of what I have, but unfortunately, Fate wasn't very good for me this weekend for Vegas. But hopefully, I could be back. No. There will be another regionals in the next 2 weeks at my in Utah, so I'll hopefully make it up to you guys by playing this deck a little bit better, maybe change a few changes, and hopefully give you guys the result that you really need to hear. And I will be more than happy to give you the results, you know, because you all need to hear that. And again, guys, thank you so much for being your support and continue supporting me and trusting me and helping me, you know, grow my channel a bit more, even though it's kind of hard for me to do it at some points. But I do appreciate your love and support, and hopefully I can give something back to you guys in the future. Now, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, just keep on dueling and be yourself, and if you guys have any questions whatsoever, leave a comment down below. And that's pretty much it, you guys. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens in the next regionals, and this time you will get the result that you really deserve. So, with that being said, I'm Siren. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.